feet.
Okay. I see.
Just to hear, how's my sound tonight? Is it the same or any so? Okay. Cool. I'm with your feet.
Hi. What a beautiful shirt you have.
Thank you.
So beautiful. Yeah, I like it really. Anyways, yeah.
That's good.
Thank you. Thank you.
نشبه. You'd like to speak?
Love you. Mhm.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Antje.
Is the picture okay? Is the picture
Sure.
okay? Yes.
Gently. Dante. Anything comes to speak, you're welcome.
I would love, this jealousy was touched in the retreat. Underneath yesterday, I could see so deeply the longing for being whole in a clean male energy, something like this. It was very young, a very young organization, just wanting to, and just not knowing how to reach or how to get or whatever. It was just, feels a deep relaxation is just happening with this. Yeah. And letting go, something like not hunting, not hunting for getting something, but just touching what is there. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Ah,
Hello. Little bit regarding to what Vedanta said, I feel like also as a residue from the retreat and a little bit dramatic something on the end with me. I feel now like this young, um, very young woman before that dramatic stuff happened to me. I feel this, like when you say, um, touching that what inside of me is making or opening up to receive or making love with life somehow. This I touched this young 13-year-old giggling something that is like with this bhakti, I see you and it is starting that I'm like, oh, it's so nice, it's like, oh, but it's not really making love. It's like falling in love, like this before this being, oh, it's so funny, I have to say. I enjoy that feeling too because it was a little bit lost. Yeah, and it is very beautiful that there is someone like you or like Gaia for me that represent, like Vedanta said, that clear male energy, where this can be felt, this trust to yeah, and I can really feel it in my breast that it's like making this oxytocin something, this bonding to this male, and that is so healing. Yeah. Yes, thank you for providing that for us, for me, for the universe. I enjoy it very much. Thank you.
Vedanta.
I would love to add something to it. It is actually that with the male energy that is clean and good, the problem was or is in the system, it's not received, the pain of not receiving it. This what was touched, just I wanted to bring it. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. And there's the longing of how, the longing to become more and more able to receive it, what is coming beautiful from outside also. Yeah. Yes.
My peace.
Hi, hi.
Hi, hi.
Whenever this intention or this movement comes to talk to you, I can see, like, and this time I could see it properly. It's like something comes up and it feels like I'm switching position into something denser. And then that kind of movement kind of holds me from putting my hand up. But I would just like to rest sweetly with you.
Anything? Understood? You're welcome. No need.
I can just my is how to say, like I feel like I'm seeing more from behind the body, something like this. But I see also this is also seen, and something, there's a movement going on, but it's okay. It's beautiful. It's yeah, I don't know. Something is beautiful about it. Thank you, Isaac. Is there anything you would like to share?
No, just slowly, steadily, I see a different possibility of just resting and being present. I don't know how you quantify that, but
Yes.
that's the way it seems.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Any with you?
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Amy.
Oh. I would like to. Do you hear me clearly? I have those earphones.
Really clearly.
Okay. I would like to talk with you about something, or share, or explore. I notice an interest in being present with everything that pops up, whether it's nice or not nice. It, especially with the things that are not so nice, because they tend to cramp and contract. And sometimes it just happens by itself that there's being present with something which is cramped. And then the experience is almost like, yeah, maybe a big word, but like being in love with what is there. The pain or the downness can feel just as lovely as anything else. Yeah. And I notice in that the how do I say it? I don't want to say problems. That the feelings that feel very down, they have such a strong attraction. Before I notice it, sometimes they go their own way, and this presence to be with it is so gentle, so that it's sometimes there I don't find the ability to be that presence, that the attention is too strong actually to be with it. I don't know how to explain it.
No, you're perfect. I get it.
Yeah. But the interest is there. I notice there.
That's everything. That is everything. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the gentleness, the interest and the gentleness.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Afia.
Can you speak, Isaac?
Sure. Did that help?
Yeah. Can you hear me like this?
I do. How would you describe?
Like backwards and down,
Beautiful.
like bigger and lower.
Yeah. No, exquisite. It just feels love, loving love, you know. It's just like the most subtle, gentle love caresses. Just simple without it doing anything. It's just like that. Being caressed and caressing.
Yeah, this recognition, and it is different with another human experience than with life. Somehow it's not different, but it also is.
My sense is, you know, like there's something birthing that has the capacity of unconditional love, that can just love everything. That it can love the experience of now, the sensations of now. And you might access it through, you could say, where there's loving, an unconditional loving invitation that just meets itself finally and beautifully without wanting anything, without just the most subtle enjoying of. It's just exquisite.
I want to name Fulco. I went to his final goodbye. And it was so beautiful
No doubt. Yeah.
to feel his being, and there was little snow and a lot of flowers, and his, it really felt like an inspiration. Like it was so simple and so touching, and yeah,
A gentleman, true. Just deep knowing, exploring, probably to his last breath.
I'm so forever grateful like that. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Just seeing how it seems to me like something in you is just in love with us and going deeper and deeper. It just is, just yeah, going for it.
Yeah, nothing else to do, right?
Nothing else is interesting. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Annalise. Hi, Annalise. You're still muted. I really want to speak. It's, I need a little red thing. Yeah.
Ja, hello Isaac. Ja.
Hi, Annalise.
Ja.
Some such sweet shifts in you that I sense and feel. It's just beautiful to see and feel.
Yes,
You
I
know,
noticed it. Yeah.
yeah.
There's a lot, something really shift. There came something like, just like someone talked to me and said, who has told you that you are not too allowed to be happy? Who has taught you that?
Yeah, crazy. Huh?
Yeah. And how I block myself for that.
Not even you,
Yeah.
whatever that program running undercover, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it got seen.
Yeah.
And it got inquired into. It's not, so okay to just enjoy this moment.
Yeah. And I want to talk about jealousy. In my life, there were many people who were jealous of me. And I don't really understand, but I respond to that to make myself very small. Because sometimes people say, don't talk, because when you talk, I feel so small. So
So that was in the past, obviously.
Yes, but it plays now too in the friendship. And how to deal with that in a gentle way, also to the other person.
Yeah. So, no matter what anybody says, it doesn't mean anything about you.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean a thing about it. Someone says to you, look, I love you. You're the most beautiful being since Jesus. You go, I'm glad you're feeling good. Someone says, I hate you. Oh, you're terrible. You're the worst person since George Bush or whatever. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. But it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
They just talk, and it really doesn't have anything to do with them either. There's just confusion in relating to what's coming up in them. That's all.
Yeah.
And once you're clear on that, at least, then people are free. They can say whatever they want. They say, look, your energy is too big, your energy is this, your energy is whatever. You go, yeah, see, okay, thanks. Thanks for telling me your perception, but it doesn't mean anything, It's a random, like the computer spitting out a random thought, that's all.
Yeah.
So once you see that, then it's like, okay, it means nothing about you and it means nothing about them. And even if it touches something and something goes into defending or feeling touched by it or something, just to see that means nothing about you. That's just an old program. So it's not about fixing it or changing it or stopping it, just seeing, okay, that's just such old information. It doesn't mean anything about me. It's so easy for those old programs to get touched. I mean, that can happen any moment, But if it does, it's just, so what? It's just an old program playing. It's welcome. Don't have to fix it. Don't have to change it. Just see it for what it is. Just an old movement that doesn't have any usefulness anymore.
Yes, that's true. I see it now, also in the past with my parents, and I know, I see.
Yeah, I know you know.
Yeah.
And so, if we want to take a look, jealousy, what is it really? It's a thought-feeling combination. Like, we look up at someone, we go, oh, you're so lucky in some way, you're so good looking, you're so healthy, you're so rich, you have everything and I don't. And, I mean, it's just thoughts and ideas, and projecting.
Yes, in conversations, when I say something, the other person, I shock because the other person always said, I want that too. I have that too. I like that too. So it feels like there is no conversation possible,
So that's it. There's a thought that they don't have.
Yes, I think so.
That's all. There's just a thought that they don't have it. And that they want it.
Yeah.
And that somehow that's not okay that you have it and they don't have it. That's what jealousy is. Yeah? And it's not to say that it can't be intense. It can be very intense.
Yes.
But it's like.
But also the tendency to make myself small and not saying many things, so I don't.
Yeah. So just to see that's an old It's an old survival mechanism that has nothing to do with you. It's how your system to survive till now. And you just see it. Okay, so it's done that. That program did that mechanism.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in it anymore. I mean, for like, who would consciously make themselves small? It's not a conscious activity. It's an automatic unconscious coming from one to be liked or loved or fit in or something. And it's just not necessary anymore. So let it rain, let it do its thing, you know, it can do nothing. I remember one time I was with the mother of my child, one of my first child, and somehow she was making love to another guy downstairs in the house I was in. And I thought, okay, let me just be with what comes up here. I really want to see what this is. I mean, such strong emotions coming. I just, look, I'm not going to move. I'm just sitting here. Yeah. And after a while, I mean, I got so damn high. I was just, I felt so free. Just, whatever that was didn't have power on me anymore. I didn't have to run away from it. I didn't have to solve it or fix it. I was just gently present watching. What is this? Just this feeling, thought combination. Yeah.
Well, I see the jealous part of me also.
It's not a part of you. It's just, it's not a part, you know, that's a mistake to call it a part of you.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, the unconscious patterns that play in you, the automatic unconscious patterns that play in you, they're conditioned. They've been put on your head. They're not part of you. It's just old information that sits in the nervous system. And, you know, when it gets its right, you know, it gets touched the right way, then it plays. Mm-hmm. But it's certainly not a part of you. It's just, you know, all of those mechanisms consume a lot of life energy. Yes. Because all of, like the intelligence tries to structure life to avoid ever coming in contact with them. And of course, it takes up a lot of energy, you know. Yeah. And at some point you go, oh, it's okay, you know, it's like it can come, and I'm not running. I'm just here. Who I am is untouched. Let these emotions come, thoughts come, doesn't matter what, it's all. I'm not moving.
Thank you, I said. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like we, you know, we're all in the same boat. Being in this human boat, we get touched by the same things, and at some point, you know, there's a willingness to really explore and be in it. And if it comes, if it gets seen through, or you know, somehow it comes to peace, and yeah. And wherever we walk, that's available to whoever we meet, you know. So it spreads like that, but it doesn't. We don't even need to speak about it because it's energetic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not a question of working on it, but I think it's what you said. That's a part of me. That's such a common way of speaking, but it's not. It's just, I mean, it's just old information, old patterns play. Without it, you're still you. It's definitely not part of you.
It feels like nonsense, you know? Nonsense.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you. Yeah. You know, like it would be analogy, if you have furniture in the room, you wouldn't say that the furniture is part of the room. It's the furniture is a temporary visitor, yeah? You can take the furniture out, the room is still the room. Right? You get new furniture.
Now, something completely different. But when I was 20, I had a regression therapy and hypnosis, I don't know, yeah. And every time I looked at my body, who am I now this time? And I could see so clearly all the patterns what are playing, and that you don't have a choice how your life will
Play, yeah?
no, you have no choice. I saw that. And sometimes I look in the mirror, oh, you are now this. And it feels like a wisdom. Yeah. But do you sense something else?
No, to me, it's just like, you know, this ever-changing show, you know, it's like appearing in me. It's like, and who I am it's the backdrop of everything. So what changes and what comes and goes has nothing to do with me. And like you said, there's no choice about it.
Yeah.
It comes, and then either there's a running with it and hitchhiking with it, or something just, oh, well, all right. Welcome, doesn't move.
You can rest in it, huh?
Rest in it, yeah. Thanks.
Yes, thank you.
Daphne, it's really good to have you. Daphne, Daphne, Daphne. Old habit.
What?
The old habit to call you Daphne instead of Daphne.
I don't care.
I know. Me neither.
How is it for you when we are like this?
Just beauty, just beauty. And for you?
Same. I always want to talk to you, but I have nothing to say.
Yeah, we can talk about anything, you know, and it doesn't matter.
Mm.
Just underneath, there's just this love flow going on.
And it's a thought that I had was sitting with you. It's so beautiful not to doubt this, not to doubt it, not just to enjoy. Thank you. Mm.
What is?
Hi. Hi. When you were just talking, something came up that's been coming up a lot, and we talked about this before. When I rest and things come up and I just welcome them, they just come up, and I can see whenever it's coming to a place where I need to make a decision, there has been the habit to go along, or like to be influenced by those things that come up. And then something goes into I don't know what to do, because and recently I spoke about this as well. Like, you know, when I go there, it doesn't feel right. When I go there, it doesn't feel right. And somehow just dropping it all feels good.
Mm.
But at the same time, sometimes like right now, like some decision needs to be made, and it's like, I don't know.
How do you know that?
Well, my phone broke, and I I need a new phone, and I don't know where to send it because I don't know where I'm gonna be in a few days. So there's like, it seems I need to make a decision because right now I get messages on the phone, I can't read them, and yeah, it's not, well, it doesn't matter that much either. I agree, but
You know, it's just interesting to watch what causes stress. Like at the moment you don't know, it's just like that. And if it becomes important enough, then you'll say where you're going and you'll order the phone there, or you'll just buy one. Just go to the nearest town and buy one.
I tried that the other day, but then I didn't have the phone that I wanted.
Yeah, so it's like you can see it's a play. Yeah? What phone do you want?
I think I decided now for an iPhone. I mean, I decided now for an iPhone before I had Android.
Which number?
Well, the newest one I would buy.
Okay.
13.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, cool. But I don't have it here in the town, so I would have to go a bit further to a bigger place or something, and or order it. And then something goes into like, yeah, but where am I gonna be? And yeah.
That's just an old habit to make trouble for yourself. When it's clear, you know which phone you want. Okay, now that's settled, and now you're just resting and you see what the next move is for that to become.
Yeah, I can see it's about, because I could send it here to the campsite and stay a few more days and then wait for it. Then thoughts come like, yeah, but if you, because I met some people the other day and they like, that area there's quite a bit of COVID, and it's like, but if you have COVID, maybe you need to go somewhere else. You won't be here, and like, you know. But I can see it.
These days, the COVID that's going around is, I think, it's not that big a deal. But anyway, that's what I think.
Yeah. I can see this. In any case, it's like some kind of fears come up. Could be like if.
Yeah. So, you know, that's a habit, an old habit to play. Just be gentle, but it's like, don't let it push you around. It's a funny old habit.
Yeah. Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you. Enjoy your new phone when you get it.
Thanks. Yes.
Funny. This is for Armin. Hi, Armin.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi.
Can I sit with you, please?
Yeah, of course. Good. Marcus.
Hi, Isaac.
Hey, Marcus.
the last days after the retreat, I found it that it was a lot easier for me to meet life as the beloved, as you always say.
Beautiful.
So where very often when I did something, I felt, oh, it's now and here.
Beautiful.
And at the same time, a lot of activities going on, planning.
Sure.
The world is changing. My life is changing.
Sure.
My friendships are changing, and what so intensive this time, and I found out in a way I have more respect for my system that always wants to do something. It's from the perspective of resting and the perspective of being in the moment. It feels like a young dog, like a puppet that wants to do something all the time. So, and the more I stop it from this activity, the stronger the wish gets to do something. So, yeah, it's a strange perception I have at the moment. Yeah, strong activity and at the same time perceiving the quality of resting in the activity.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is can there be rest in the activity, just there, and at the same time, that's just that resting in the midst of activity. There's a joke I like, This woman says to her husband, "What you going to do today?" He says, "Nothing." And she said, "But that's what you did all day yesterday." He said, "Yes, I know, but I wasn't finished yet."
Yeah, and it's now I can see the impulse to look for a new job for doing something. I think hanging around all day long doing nothing, in the evening cooking, drinking wine, so, and reading is maybe I will be 55 this year, is maybe not appropriate to the phase of life I experience right now. So I think I will look after something that is nice and that is not too stressful.
What about taking an opportunity to see what you really love to do, rather than looking for a job? What is it that you really love to do? Just take some time and just sit with that question. So it's not just about filling your time, but what calls you that's really, that there's a passion for.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't trouble you too much, but it's, it's a great opportunity just to see,
Yeah. Yeah, in the past, I looked for jobs that pushed my career, that made me earn a lot of money, and that gave me the feeling of being important and so on.
And all those things that you did, you learned stuff. So whatever you calls you next, you've got a lot behind you that is practical, knows how to function. And so if it's about something that's really close to your heart, it'll be, yeah.
Yeah. I will find something,
Mhm.
and maybe, yeah, maybe it comes to me. I hope.
Yeah. I mean, but just sitting with that question, what do I love to do? Just gently, not making it a mission, but just giving yourself space for the first time in your life. Wow, what do I really, really want to put my energy into?
Yeah, yeah,
A
something
dream, something. Yeah.
that fulfills my heart, that touches.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Swaha.
I listened to your last posting on Facebook, and there came up again something about the things, and if there was a said that it can spread, and I do have a session this afternoon, and that's an issue. It's going on in the with the body workers like me, because we are touching these people, we are near to them more than 1.5 hours, and this comes up now after that listening, and I wonder if you can share your wisdom with me, that I can, because there are also some body workers that say, no, I'm not touching, I'm not being with someone, and I'm doubting what to do. Maybe you cannot help me, I don't know.
You know, I don't know if anybody can really tell you. You know, it's like it's difficult to get really clear information. That particular guy really seemed to know what he was talking about, and so you know, it's as a species we find ourselves in a very strange part of the journey. You know, it's just like that. So yeah,
Pest or
how to
cholera.
navigate? Yeah, how to navigate? Yeah, it's like.
Or would you do it? Would you have a girlfriend who was would you come near to?
Probably not.
Yeah.
You know, it's one. I mean, it's one thing to give a session to someone. It's another to
Yeah.
mix bodily fluid. So
Yeah.
I don't know anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking you cannot answer this kind of, but
Yeah, and
but you can
again, you
say,
know, it's just it is very how to say it's there's the mainstream media that says yes, it's safe, go for it, you have to get it, and then you start saying, wait a second, something's not correct with that. You know, like there's so many red flags, I could say, in that for me, but for some people not. You know, and everyone has to find what their journey is. And but my feeling is that now there's more evidence coming out that whatever that is, it really does mess with people's immune systems, and there's a lot of other ramifications. So little by little, the information is coming out. And, you know, there are things that people can do if they've had the injections, and everyone's just like trying to find how to function, how to still clean it. Yeah, it's just so.
What to do?
Yeah, to me, I feel free to hug people, but it's again just I'm not. From what I've seen, yes, I believe that there is such a thing as shedding. But I think that you have to be pretty intimate for that to happen. So,
yeah, maybe I just look that I'm not coming too near to the breast and wash my hands.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. Okay. But also was that life take me out of my body work since 2 years, and I was thinking there must be an intelligence behind it, It just it's also because I see like life is so good to me in a way.
Yeah. What I know is that it's like when we start to like we start to function through the filter of fear, it's hard to get in touch with our knowing. So for me, it's just like I can watch when something touches and then just drop back to where I'm listening. In the end, that's what I trust, is that listening. And I think everybody has to find it for themselves.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Sissy.
Excuse me, Isaac. Here's Maria speaking. I waved my hands for 3 times now. The 4th time, I think I am not on your screen. Is that possible?
No, I see you, but I also see, when other people have got something that they need to speak. And so I do see you. And and thanks for speaking up for yourself.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Hi, Sissy.
So, thank you. Yeah, I raised my hand. I didn't know or I had to wave or something like that. But yeah, I want to connect because now I'm sitting here. That's a little miracle. Because my body, I was relating to the man before. When I wake up, I'm gonna work. Then I work. And then I'm like, why am I working all the time? Because what is my nervous system really telling me, please slow down. So the funeral of Fulco, I wanted to go, but I had to choose. There was a decision, stay home because you have to rest. Because I had another big event I had to do in the evening, but I wanted to go to Fulco, but my body was too much in activation. So I'm curious because now I'm here and I feel my nervous system is really recovering, is really, oh wow, this is so nice. But then there's a little voice, yeah, you can do that work and that, you can go here, go away, go there and work again. So I have to take care of myself. And I don't want to.
So Sissy, there's a huge, I could say, conditioning in Western culture to put pressure on ourselves. It's called stress, yeah? Stress is just a feeling of pressure. It's hard to just keep quiet. It's hard to just really get a clear sense because we're running and we're running. And once in a while we go, wait a second, this is too much, I need to slow down. But it's hard to even listen to that because it feels like if we slow down, we're going to die. So it's information that has an existential backlog, you could say, to it. So many of us, I had that very strong growing up. Like I have to run. So for me, it was a type A personality. I still have some remnants of it, but much softer and much easier just to, okay, if it doesn't happen, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's like,
I'm softening too. I know I have to.
Yeah, because it's like that. I mean, we know that stress in terms of our bodying activity is really hard on the body. It's one of the, you could say, silent health risks.
Mhm. But I'm so curious. I know this and I'm taking care of my body. I feel good. But there is a tendency to yeah, then I'm resting here. I feel so nice. So I'm just want to relate.
Yeah, good. Just taking a moment, just to, like all we have is this moment. And when we're running, we're not here. We're busy. Our mind is already running. So how to just meet this moment, enjoying it. That's so sometimes meeting this moment as the beloved, like, wow, this is what we've got. Can we meet it with full appreciation, full love, full yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
So
We have a few moments. Maria, can you hear me?
You speak with me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I just would like to sit a little while with you. It's a little bit difficult now for me because there is some shame about that I want too much, and there are others.
Good, let that go. Yeah, but it is like that. Sometimes there's a lot of people raising their hands, and I like to give everybody a chance, especially people that haven't had chances before. And sometimes I just feel for somebody it's urgent at that moment. So
Yeah,
I
I
can't
understand.
guarantee that if you wave your hand here, but I understand you wanting to speak up for yourself and say, listen, love to have your attention. It's okay with shame comes. It's good that you name it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Isaac.
Thanks. Thanks for me. Was you with the host tonight? Thank you for hosting us. Thank you all for being here. Love, peace, beauty. Ciao for now.